Hey guys, Jack on Wrist here, back with another video, and in today's video, I want to talk about the eBay Watch Authentication Guarantee. This is a new program implemented by eBay to sort of improve the confidence of buyers on eBay, as any watch over $2,000 that's sold will be shipped to an authenticator, and they'll have the legitimacy of the watch checked. Now recently with my purchase of a Grand Seiko, I had to go through this process, and so I just want to talk about what you get when you go through this process and just what it's all about. So without further ado, let's take a look at what you get and talk about it. So this is pretty much what you get here. It's a eBay authentication card, and we're going to take a look at this in a second. But quickly, I'll put photos up of the outer box this comes in. That's another part of this sort of eBay thing. That's not really super important. It's just a shipping box from eBay specifically. But I just want to talk about the process really quickly. Like I mentioned in the introduction, any watch over $2,000 is sent to an authenticator. Now, basically, in my experience selling watches and with buying this one, I found that it's in Ohio randomly. There may be other places that you can ship it for them to authenticate it, but they're relatively quick. I believe, if once they get the watch, they're gonna check its legitimacy within like a day. And really the main thing is how quickly that the buyer, how quickly the seller will ship it to the authenticator. So I bought from the Watch Box, a very popular and famous, well-known seller of watches, so I wasn't really too worried about the authenticity here. But they FedEx 2-date it to the authenticator. But if you're someone like myself and I'm selling a Rolex or whatever, I might do like a 3 or 4 day shipping to them, and that's really just that's not up to the buyer. That's just up to the seller, however quickly they ship it to the authenticator. And once the authenticator gets it, like I said, it's gonna be really quick turnaround. They do a really nice job, and then they're gonna pretty much, I think, 2 days ship it to you. So basically, once the authenticator gets it, you're gonna get it pretty quickly. It's a nice quick turnaround there. You do have to sign for the package. That's just part of the deal. And yeah, so as I mentioned before, I bought from the Watch Box. Everyone kind of knows they're legit. So I think in this particular instance, it was actually a little bit of a hassle to go through them because, or to go through this program, because I didn't really have any problems with the authenticity. But it's nice to know just in general, when you're buying from a random Joe Schmo and they sell you this watch, you know that it's legit, because not just because he said so, but because someone actually looked at it. So this is what you get here. It says as real as it gets, and when you take off the card here, there's just a little message about the watch. Or rather the fact that it's authenticated, and you get this card here, and they do a pretty nice job here. It's a pretty cool card with the actual photo of the watch listing, and it says here basically all the details of the watch. Grand Seiko, it's the heritage model, SBGP001. It says the serial number. I'm not sure if I'm gonna block that out or not. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. The movement type is quartz, stainless steel 40mm case, and the stainless steel bracelet. So it has the authenticity guarantee stamp here, the date, and yeah, obviously, like I mentioned, the photo. It's a pretty comprehensive card here, and this is just basically what you get. And the good thing is you don't have to pay any extra for this guarantee. If someone said, would you pay an extra $100 to get the authenticity checked, I might do it, but in this case, it's actually free, and you feel pretty good about it. And I guess the real debate here is, should you be able to choose whether you want to authenticate it or not? I think in this case, I would probably go ahead and not do it, because it's a little extra hassle, and I already know that the person I'm buying from is legit. But I think that it's good for most cases of you buying from just a random guy who has a nice watch, who's just selling it, and you just want to be sure. And I think that for those instances, it's amazing to have this guarantee. I mean, I've bought my watches on eBay, and I bought a Rolex on eBay, I bought an Omega off eBay, and it's really nice because in those cases I bought from a random guy and or girl, and it's nice to know that if that program was in existence back then, that watch would be guaranteed to be authentic, rather than me have to take it to a jeweler and potentially have to pay for them to check it out. For those of you who are into sneakers, I'm not really into sneakers, but I believe that they actually just introduced a program for this with sneakers as well. I'm not sure what that price point is that that it gets checked out at, the particular shoes, but just interesting to see eBay kind of branch out in this territory, becoming more and more legit every day. I think eBay has already become a website that has zero tolerance on fakes. But obviously, the occasional fake watch could still, randomly be sold on eBay. And something like this really helps, when you're buying something that's of decent, of a decent price point. $2,000 is pretty much like the entry-level luxury category. So pretty much anything in that luxury space is going to be checked out. And so pretty cool that they do offer this program. And so, yeah, I think it's a pretty interesting program. I'm glad that they do it. I think it's really cool. But just wanted to talk about it today, talk about, what it's like, basically buying with this guarantee. And as I mentioned before, I've sold with this guarantee before. And, as the seller, really quickly, I'll mention that once you just ship it to the authenticator and you're done. So, I've sold my Omega that I talked about in my watch collection video. Basically, someone bought it, I just shipped it to the authenticator, and I'm done from there. They ship it, they authenticate it, they ship it, and there's no more, there's nothing more involved with that. So, really nice, pretty easy on both sides. I think the only real issue is just the slight delay when you actually go ahead and purchase something over this price point. But with that being said, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and hopefully this was an informative video. I've had some good experience with this program, and I do think it is generally a good one. But like I said, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.